Look at it. It's actually attractive, very attractive. Back to the old school here. We'll get on the 94 and see if there's any fuel in it. Give the 94 a run today too. All right. Well, that was a big bang, boy. A big bang. We had all kinds of things kind of working against us, but that's what it is sometimes. I mean, you can't. They're not always leaning for you, friends. You know what I mean? They're not always leaning in your favor, right? In this case, it was not. It was not. Let's get down in there to our big log down there, friends. There's nothing to do us here. So I got a few things I want to try today. We got the Ripsaw pipe here. Well, it's Ripsaw's version of a 500i muffler. I like it. I've used it, but I don't have a lot of time on it. So I want more time on it. All right. Oh, turkey vultures. Did you see that, friends? They nest up in these bluffs up here. Oh, there he is there. See him? There he is. He's out hunting. He's here. Watch, he'll come back around. Watch, I'll give you a close-up. Here he comes. There he is. Oh, there he goes. See, they hang around in here. Anyway, we're back at that log yesterday, friends, and I got to talk to you about a couple things. This is kind of the official video of a product that is already available through Ripsaw.shop. I've been working with the Ripsaw boys for years now. Love these guys. Guys, well done. Now, I just realized I don't have a hard hat because we were in a different truck. So I'm going to get something that'll work. Darn it. I'll have to figure something out. But what we got is this. This is so if you own a 500i and the bark box didn't work for you and you like this style, just you want that signature series sound, that signature ported sound out of a muffler. I've tried this. I like it. I'm used to a pipe, friends, like a straight, obnoxious, loud pipe. This is not that. This exhaust shoots out the side here. See it, friends? Look at it. It's actually attractive, very attractive. And I've been running it, but I haven't put a lot of time on it. So I'm going to dig in right now on this thing and give you my opinion on it, which I kind of already know it's pretty good, but we're gonna go at this thing, and I'm gonna shoot the sawdust on the bottom side of me here. So let's get to this. I'm just gonna jump right in. So friends, if you're ever out in the wilderness and you're like me, you make snap decisions in life to go out and cut with a power saw, and you want to have your ears protected, it doesn't take much to save your ears, friends. It doesn't. Just take a toilet paper, Kleenex. In this case, I try to have paper towel because you never know when nature calls and you gotta have your poop tickets out in the bush. So I just make them. I stick them right in my ear, just like that. And you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised at how much this does, friends. Seriously. So don't forget that. I don't have my ear protection with me today. There we go. There she is. She's closed that right off. This will help like you wouldn't believe. No cameraman today, just Buck and Billy Ray in his old school filming style here. So let's do it. Let's give this sucker a run. This is beautiful firewood. It was a snag I fell yesterday. You may have seen it in the video. Ho, 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 my goodness. It was leaning so hard out here. It was crazy. It was a big bang. Big bang. Let's give this a run. And I got my 572 with me today too. Let's see how we do. We all know this saw. It's lovely. It is. It's not as crazy as my pipe, because I'm used to it like I'm used to a straight pipe. But it's very obnoxious and very loud. You can probably hear me quite nicely, can't you? Now, let's try some small wood here. This is important stuff, friends. It's got to work. It has to work. Touch of four-stroke right at the beginning. So you want to know what this is on this saw? The rakers have not been touched, and I've square ground the chain for the first time out of the box. So I don't even have a full side profile yet. So the rakers are high, friends. We all know these 500s. We know what they like. Okay, so I like it. I mean, it's very usable. It's not super loud. The exhaust is not a problem whatsoever. But you're dealing with a chain. This chain has just been ground. The rakers have not been touched. I hope I can show you guys what I mean by this chain. It's not hungry. I don't like a hungry chain. You can't lean on the saw. People talk about getting more bar oil to this saw, that you can punch out the hole at the bottom of it or something under here. I haven't experienced that. It's right there. Apparently you can punch a pin out of it or something like that. It could definitely use more bar oil. I mean, it's definitely getting the bar oil. But as you can see, it could use a bit more. We're in big cuts. So as you can see, the chain though, it's not dry, but there's a little bit of this on there. So what I mean by just starting a square ground chain, friends. Oh, I got my glasses on my head, thank goodness. You see all that stuff on the chain there? There. That there. Okay, so that's heat. I mean, it's got to be heat. So a bit more oil would be nice. And we're into some dirty wood. Look at the rakers. Never been touched. Not once. They're brand new out of the box. Brand new chain right out of the box. One grind on it. And not even a good grind. Just a starter grind. See? I'm just starting my grinding process. I don't go crazy. I just get into it. See, you can change it turning from square to round. Or pardon me, round to square. See that? Okay, see if we can get you something on the other side, just so you understand what the saw is using right now. What's it using? Well, it's using this. That's what it's using right there. Hey, right there. Brand new. See it turning square? See the top beak or the little side beak there? That's our first square ground. And it hasn't even begun to really get into the tooth. The rakers are untouched. Okay, so let's grab a different saw. All right, so now we have, oh, secrets. Careful over there, Buck and Billy Ray. Stihl chain, brand new Stihl chain. Skip tooth, just starting my square. See that, friends? Square ground. Skip tooth chain. I think the rakers have just been touched once. Sorry, they have once. See, fairly new chain. This saw gets a lot of oil. Okay, here we are. Let's cut with this thing. Why don't we start in the big wood, friends? Hey, what do you guys think? Now this muffler's a little louder, but I'll be honest, I didn't mind that 500 exhaust. I liked it actually. Quiet, respectable. All right, 572. Let's have a look. Buy a freaking Husky, man. What are you, scared of an extra pound? Come on, boys. People been sleeping on this 572, this Husky. I'm not joking you. I remember when it came out, it just needs a little bit of exhaust help. Supporting is nice, yes. Listen to this saw. This is a much funner saw to run than the 500. I'll tell you right now, friends, I think people are sleeping on this 572. This saw has 2 tanks through it, by the way. It's brand new. Back to the old school here. We'll get on the 94 and see if there's any fuel in it. Give the 94 a run today too. And then I got my log splitter from Easton made here. We probably won't get into that today, but I wanted to get this bucked. And I wanted to give some love to this new product from Ripsaw. And I like it. I like it. Old school 94. Johnny Walker went through it before bucking stock. I don't know why the 500 doesn't get a lot of bar oil. They say to punch out that pin. I talked about it earlier. Okay, that's great. We'll do that. I'll probably do that. Let's put this big 94 to work here. Have a plan to all my method of my madness and why I do what I do with logs and ropes and trucks is this. That very reason right there. See that thing? Right there. Okay? That sucker is embedded in the bark. Right there. And it's everywhere. You're on gravel. How can it not be? So, just take your time, and they will roll away on you. They will. They'll roll down the hill. So you're almost best now to stand on the backside. Truthfully, you are. Or okay, so that's all buck now. It's off the road and it's right here and it's ready to go. And it's all stopped. Okay, boom. I've stopped it all from rounds of wood. Boom. Boom. Good. Okay. Very good. Yeah, that's good there. This guy looks like it's a floater. Oh no, no, it's good. That one's good. These are all good. Okay, we're golden. So that's that, friends. That's that. All bucked up. What about this guy? What are we gonna do with this guy? high rolling sunshine. Watch it, friends. It's going to get a little darker as I speak to you here right now. I'm just out grabbing last little bits of sun here. She's cloudy and sunny and cloudy and sunny. So I'm just bringing in the vitamin D as it's here. We're going into fall. We have got Paul Bunyan coming up. If you've ever wanted to go to a great big forestry, machines and everything forestry, come to the Paul Bunyan. We're going to be in behind the grandstands. I forget the number of the, I think it's 3 something. We're in behind the grandstands there. We've been there 3 years now. Actually, probably this might be my 4th year at freaking Paul Bunyan. But we're going to have a blast. So we're going to be there all 3 days. Come and see us for a hug and a handshake and a chin wag. And that's at the Paul Bunyan Show coming up. Friends, if you own a 500, I'm heavy on the Husky, you guys know that, but I do have a 500 and I love my 500. I actually really like my pipe that I designed for it, but it's obnoxious. I'll just say it, it's obnoxious. But that is a lovely little upgrade that Ripsaw just come up with, that little bolt-on. Well done, fellas. So, but I'm a little more excited, I'll be honest, about the Husky bolt-ons that are coming, friends. They're coming. You've been asking, and they're coming. We're putting time into it. So stay tuned for that. Other than that, friends, it's been a wild week in our world. Work hard, be honest, and be kind to one another, and seek to understand. Just seek to understand. You already know you. Maybe you don't. But get to know yourself and then seek to understand. It might help things going forward. I love you, friends. See you on the next video.